Hello everyone, it's Earthrise here and welcome to another video, and tonight we're going to be having a look at a figure, again, that we've never had before. We've never had this figure in the main line, and it is of course from the planet Quintessa. No, you're right, he hasn't reciprocated. It is the Allicon. This guy is lovely, absolutely lovely little figure. A little bit smaller than I thought he was going to be, but I think it works really, really well, especially next to the Titans Return Sharkticons, and of course the Quintesson Judge that we got in the same wave at Voyager scale. Now, he does come with an accessory, and he comes with this spear, which is pretty cool. Can fit in his hand like so. Holds it pretty well. You can even have it a little bit two-handed if you want to. It will work, and you can get it in both hands, so you can have that look going on. It's a cool little accessory, but I think where this really works is it does work as a troop builder, and that's because, well, I say troop builder, I think you could have at least 3 of these on your shelf. You could have one with a spear, one in alligator mould, and if you turn to the back, you can see this section of the tail actually can come out, and you get a second weapon, a sword. So you could have one on display with a sword, one on display with a spear, one on display with both. It is something that we can actually use as a troop builder. I know a couple of friends of mine, like Dave, has ordered 3 of them. I've only got the one. I got this from Star Action Figures last week, but he is now in stock on Smiths for $16.99 with free delivery, which... but yeah, he is a cool little figure. I really like his head sculpt, even though he's always looking a little bit dead at the moment. In person, they don't look as bad. You have articulation. The head can move that way, and up and down. Arms can do a full 360, and you get a 90-degree bend at the elbow, and you get a wrist swivel. You get a waist swivel if you lift up this part here. Legs can go forward that far, out that far, swivel at the thigh, bend at the knee, and the all-important rocker, and a little bit of up as well, which is really nice to see. Weapon storage wise, this part can actually store on his back here if you so wish, so you haven't got to have him carrying it, so you can have that look going on if you really wish. And it's a cool figure. I like the detailed spikes. One thing I can't understand now, for the life of me, is why they decided to put the screws at the front. It would make more sense for me to have these the other way round. And I don't know if that's something I can actually sort out and switch around. I'm going to have a look. But I think it would make more sense to have these parts at the front. I don't know, let me know if this has just been put together wrong for me. But yeah, I might have a look at that and see if I can actually switch those around. What else do I like? Obviously, I like the face sculpt. Negatives wise, these arms here that are just chilling out on the side, his alligator arms, you can fold them back like so. But I just feel that maybe we could have done something to fold this back in on itself, if that makes sense. But all in all, I mean, it's a lovely figure. There's loads of ports on it, so you get a port here, obviously his hand. You get some at the bottom of the feet, you get some at the side of the legs, you get one on the back. There is a lot of portage on there if you want to actually use weaponizers on him, which again is quite cool. Size comparison wise, the one that you really want to see him against is Mr. Quintesson over here. So you can see how they work together, which works quite well. I think that does work quite well. Maybe in my mind's eye I saw him being a little bit bigger, but I think hopefully this will work with the upcoming Studio Series 86 Hot Rod, which will be wicked. So let's get this guy transformed. So here is the Allicon all transformed up in his alt mode, which is a semi-alligatory kind of thing. It's a bit of an odd one really, because this part here really looks like an alligator, but this part here just looks like, well, his robot mode, to be honest, with smaller arms. what do I like about it? I like the alligator face. I like that the head can move up and down. I like that they bothered to paint each individual teeth and his tongue inside. I think that works really well. I like all the sculpting on top. And I do actually like these shoulder pieces. Now in this mode, you can see that the screws are covered up. However, I think personally I'll be displaying one in robot mode. I might actually try and switch those round, simply so I can, well, so I can have a better look in robot mode. I don't know, I might do, I might not. I think it works. It's virtually what we saw in the cartoon, even though there wasn't some great shots of it. I think it works okay. Things that I don't like are these arms here. Not only do these look okay in alt mode, but I think these just look like two fists chilling out at the back, and that's a shame. It's a real shame. But let's not forget this is a 17 quid figure, and we can be forgiven. It's a mainline figure, and I think it works okay. It does what it needs to do. You can take the weapon and you can stick it on the back in the same place as I talked about in robot mode. That was harder than I thought it was. So yeah, I mean, it looks okay. It looks cool. If you want to see how it looks next to a Sharkticon, this is the Takara version of Nor. So you can see exactly how they look together. I think they scale quite well. I think it works, and I am going to be in for picking up another one of these. I think it might be on one of the days when I go to Smith's, and if there's one there, I'll pick it up. But I would like at least one more to stand next to my Quintesson. I hope I do get the Pit of Judgment set, because I think that one more of these, and then the is it the barrister, or I forget his name, begins with a B, but the retool of this would look absolutely wicked together. So there you go. This was my review of the Earthrise Allicon, a figure made from a film in the 80s for people who were born in the 80s, but available today in 2020 for kids and adults to enjoy. And yeah, I think it's great, and yeah, go out and pick one up. They're in stock in Smith's now. Until next time, I've been Zork Rider, and I'll catch you again soon.